Hello. Welcome to our fall season of Think About It. I'm really excited about what we're going to learn, what we're going to share, and hopefully it will impact on you in a way that makes God clear to you. Today, our word is a word that I hear thrown around a lot, and it really has a lot of charisma to it. It's an interesting word, and our word is intentional. Intentional. And we want to determine, honestly, how intentional are we about God? Are we really intentional about God? Let's look at what the definitions of intentional are, and I want to look at several things. From the Webster Dictionary, it says, it's done by intention or design. It's done by intention or design. Another one says on purpose, deliberately done. Like that too. And then there's the one that says it's when you make an intentional, determined decision to do something on a regular basis. You do it by intention. You intentionally do it. So my question is God intentional? Or is he just an addendum to who we are, an addendum to our lives? And by that I mean, is God just an add-on, an addendum, a postscript? Is God just something that we tack on to who we are? Or are we intentional about God and who he is? How intentional are we? Because there are certain things that we can look at to determine if God is intentional in our lives or if he's an afterthought. He's just something that we think about on occasion, maybe when we need him the most. But the question is, how intentional is he? How is God and God's ways a part of the plan for your life? Is he intentional? If God is not first in your life, then he's not intentional. You may love God. You may have great respect for God. But if you're not striving to make God first in your life, then God is not intentional. He's not on purpose. He's not by design. I heard a saying the other day. It says, live life and quit letting life happen to you. Some of us, we just let God happen to us. If God speaks to me, great. If God has something for me, okay. If God has a purpose, okay. But how intentional is he? See, when you never plan to pray and you just happen to pray now and then, prayer is not intentional. When you do not study the word of God and you only read it, you do not study it, you only read it, and that's only on occasion, then the word of God is not intentional. When you go to church intermittently and not on a regular basis, at least twice a month, every month, then worship is not intentional. If giving to God, if giving to God and giving to our church and giving to the ministry that's so into us and giving to the cause of Christ is not done on a regular basis, if it's not a part of your budget, then your giving to God is not intentional. The question becomes, God can't be intentional if God's ways are not intentional. And we need to ask ourselves these questions. Is God on purpose in our lives? Or does he just simply on occasion happen to us? Think about the things that you think about a lot, and think about the things that you incorporate into your life on a regular basis. Those things are intentional. Is God intentional in your life? Think about it.